Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your girlfriend at the chick. It has been a really long time since I've been on YouTube. I have not been up to doing videos. Just things in life kind of get you and it kind of knocks you off your game. But you know what? As long as you get back up, you're good. You're A-okay. So I'm doing a lot better now. I'm not going to go into like a huge talk about it right now. I will get more into it like probably in another video. But here's how I'm looking. Number one, still, you know, on my vegan lifestyle, really loving that. Yesterday I had the chance to go to the vegan festival, my first veg fest they call it, and it was like awesome. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to attending others, you know, so that was pretty nice. Other issues I've been kind of going through is just a lot of stress. I was really stressed. I went through I think my biggest thing that kept me from YouTube was my skin issues. I started having really, really bad breakouts all over. They started off as just like maybe really small bumps, and then it just kind of traveled. I'm still having issues with it. I cleared it up a lot, but I haven't really got it completely clear. So if I do a close-up for you guys, you know, you can see that like this has been here forever. It just refuses to go away. I have a lot of blemishes. You can see on my forehead isn't a big issue. It's mostly my forehead, my chin. I've been contributing it to just hormonal and stress. I could have hormonal issues. I know as you sometimes there is a such thing as adult acne with me. Like I've never had acne issues ever in my whole life. You know, not even as a teenager. You know, I had my little breakouts and stuff like that, but it wasn't bad. I just get a pimple here and there. That's it. But just going through all these years in your life and you get like past your 30s and then all of a sudden you go through this acne issue, like it is just not normal. And it really, really, really brought me down. Like I was so down and hard on myself because I'm like, why is this happening to me? Like I eat good, you know, like, I mean, you know, I eat healthy plant-based foods. Like, why is this happening to me? But a lot of times it's an underlying issue. It could be stress. It could be hormones, which I'm thinking those are between the two. It could be PCOS. I haven't got tested for that, but I did have issues with having cysts in the past, so I'm thinking maybe that's something that I have, something that I'm eating in my diet. You know, I just cut out gluten for a while. I recently stopped drinking like coffee. I was reading up on things that kind of can trigger acne and hormonal acne. So when I noticed that I cut some of things up, it has cleared up some tremendously. I'm gonna like post some pictures so you can see like how like really bad it was. And honestly, when I tell you, like, compared to other people's acne, I've seen way worse. But for me, it was a big deal for me. So, like, don't judge me. Don't be like, what? It wasn't even that bad. I mean, to me, it was really bad. I mean, it was really bad. Like, people even noticed and said things to me about it because, you know, not just random people, but people I knew. Like, they was like, what's going on? Like, you know, with your skin? Like, because, like, that's just something that you never seen me. But a lot of times, sometimes, you know, maybe you should get some blood work done when you notice things are happening that never happened before, because you never know. Like sometimes they say acne is, I mean, it could be a form of detoxing, but I mean, I knew I wasn't detoxing because like I've done detoxes before and it wasn't nothing new to my body, so it wasn't that. And and it being so new, sometimes, you know, yes, your way, your body telling you something's not right. So definitely, I know that's something I should have done. I was in the process of doing that, but some things came up, so I wasn't able to get to my appointment. But it's something I still plan on doing just to kind of see, because yeah, even though it has cleared up quite a bit. It's still like happening. I also went through something in my life, and I just, you know, when you're stressed out, you want to kind of relieve some work in your life. I don't know, but I cut my hair like a whole bunch. You know, my hair's thick, so, you know, it's always going to be thick, but I cut it, guys. I cut it. Like, I have no hair compared to what I did before. Like, my hair, my longest was like to here. My shorts, my front part is pretty much the same, but I cut the back part of my hair because it was so uneven, and one day I just had like a breakdown, and I just was like, I'm tired, and I'm tired of this being uneven, and my style's not looking right, so I cut it. So here we are, starting from again. So my goal is to get it back to where it was, which, if you remember my past videos, when I pulled it down, it came in here. So yeah, I cut quite a bit, and then that really stressed me out, because after the fact, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just cut all my hair off. Like, it took me a while to grow this, but so that really stressed me out, and that didn't help. But it's like, I know it's just hair, guys, but it's my hair, and I'm, you know, proud of, you know, my growth and my accomplishments. So with that being said, I know that it's with taking care of it. I got it there before, so I know I can get it back again. So I kind of let that go, and now I'm just focused on myself and my goals. Like, so many things that I've been wanting to do, I'm starting to do. Another thing is stress, major stress, and I want to tell you that I cleared up the majority of my skin when I quit my job. It was just really stressful for me. I was just over it, and it's an easy job, but it's just, when you're not happy, you don't work to your fullest potential. Like, you don't give it your all. You just sit there and you just going somewhere that you feel like you're not getting any type of fulfillment in your life. Like, that's just, at my point in time, in my age, in my life, like, some people can sit there, oh, it's just job, I just need the money, that's it. But when you get to a certain point, you want to wake up and do something fulfilling, you know, feel like you're making a difference, or, you know, do something that you love and you enjoy. Bump when people say, oh, it's just about as long as you go in there and pays your bills. No, you want to be happy. I mean, but if doing what, you know, what you're doing, it makes you happy, and even if it's not in the field that you want to be, then fine, that's all good. But with me, that wasn't the case. Like, it's not something I wanted to do with the rest of my life, and I'm at that point in time where it's like, hey, I want to just wake up and be happy in the morning. I don't want to be depressed sitting there at work, like crying in the car, like, I don't want to go back in. I don't, you know, like, it was just so stressful for me. And like, I can tell you, 2 weeks after I left, my skin started clearing up. Like, I had, like I said, you know, this other stuff going on with it. Probably hormonal, and the stress triggered it. I did change my diet up a little bit, which I did like really low fat, and I went like kind of high with my carbs. It was called WSLF, high carb, low fat, whole starch, low fat. So basically, you cut your fats like really low, cut out nuts and seeds and, you know, nut butters to like the really low. And I really think that really affected my diet, because I really think that we need healthy fats in our diet as well. Like, I don't believe in cutting out any special type of food groups, you know, like protein. You can still get protein still, you know, without eating meat, you know, animal products. So protein, carbs, you know, healthy fats, you know, not high, but, you know, at a good amount, you know, a handful of nuts, whatever. I mean, I cut that completely out. And I noticed I had seeing the difference in my skin too, started breaking out. So I just contribute a lot of it to just hormones. I know for hormonal health, women do need healthy fats. Some people do really well without fats and weight loss. They lose so much weight. But some people actually, especially for women, if you have hormonal issues, you might not want to go really low fats, because you need healthy fats for your hormones. So I think that kind of knocked it out. Stress, like I said, my job, like 2 weeks after my job, my skin, like I have before and after pictures that I can post, and 2 weeks from when I left, my skin just was like looking like so much better. So I think stress and just probably my diet, just a lot of things just kind of knocked my hormones completely out of whack. And once that happens, it's hard to get them back to where they should be. So I know it's going to be a while for me. I may not ever have perfect skin again, but this is where self-love comes in, because I was always focused on my weight loss, and it kind of took the attention away from that, and then I was focused on my skin. I just went crazy. I was trying all this different stuff and looking online, and I made it worse, a lot worse. And I still think sometimes I overdo it with my skin, and then I'm breaking out again. Like, I actually had it pretty much completely cleared up, and just me messing with it again and stressing out again. That's when I, got another breakout again. So, yeah, so it's gonna probably be a while for me, but it's a humbling experience, because like, I've never had this issue before. So it's something now that I can kind of be humble about and show compassion, because there's people that really, really have severe acne, and someone can look at mine and be like, the nerve of you to complain. But I mean, hey, this is something new for me, regardless of how bad it is. It's something that I've never experienced before in my life. But yeah, this was not supposed to be a long video. I was going to go more into it in another video, which I probably will talk more about it, and things that I've tried and used for my skin, and the things that I felt that worked, and things that I didn't think that worked, and talk more about my weight loss journey and things like that. I feel good about that. Right now I am taking some nutrition courses, so when I'm done I will be a certified nutritionist. So I'm just trying to do things now that I really love and enjoy, and I feel like that's fulfilling for me, and I'm no longer going somewhere and doing something that I'm miserable at doing every day. I find me another job in a field that I love and I enjoy, so I can wake up every day and be happy, to go to work. And I'm focusing on things. I'm working on an ebook right now. I took on some clients for health coaching and mentoring. So just believe in yourself, guys. Don't ever hold yourself back, because I held myself back for so dang long, and I'm done. I'm over it. It's time for me to spread my wings and fly. That's one of my good friends told me when I told him that I quit. I just thought a lot of people would be like, what, 10 years? Like, yeah, that's another thing. I was there 10 years. And you just gonna get that all? No, I got like so much support and encouragement, from some people, of course, no, but for the majority of the people, like, oh yeah, you will do well. You have a story to tell. Like, you've been through a lot of experience, and you can help people to, reach their goals and get to their goals. So that's my ultimate goal, is to inspire and encourage people, and to help them, encourage them. So I'm working on all of this right now. So yeah, it can be a little stressful, but at the same time it's enjoyable, because you're doing some things that you enjoy. So I think I've really covered everything that I wanted to kind of talk about in a little former time. But yeah, I'm back, I think. Try to do more videos. But yeah, that was a brief, not so brief, looking at the time, almost like 15 minutes, but that was the brief version of what really, I have really wanted to talk about. But yeah, like I said, I'll go into another video where I get more depth into my skin and the things I've used and products I felt like I liked and things that I didn't like. But I will post a picture probably at the end of this video of kind of like my skin issues, so you can see how bad it was compared to right now. Like, it's not 100%, like you see that I've been still having issues, especially my forehead. Just kind of figure things out. I heard digestion can be an issue. For chin is usually hormones, forehead can be stress, it can be digestion issues. So just not knowing. But yeah, just listen to your body, guys, and it definitely will tell you something, and my body was definitely telling me something, because sometimes we ignore things and we go on things with life, and meanwhile, like, something out of nowhere happens, and you have to check yourself, because I'm going on with my life certain way. Stress is not good for the body. A hormonal imbalance isn't healthy for our bodies. So if nothing happened, I wouldn't have known what was going on. But the fact that my skin reacted, to things going on in my life, it made me step back and think, hey, I got to see what's going on, you know, whether it's going to a doctor or getting some blood work, you know, getting your hormones checked, whatever it may be. You know, your body's going to tell you something. You know, like I've always had good skin, so for all of a sudden I knew something was going on, you know. So, you know, your body gives you signals and signs, and a lot of times we ignore them. And you know, listen to your body, guys. Listen, it's telling you something. So this clearly was telling me, my body was telling me something. So I had to make some changes in my life. And I'm happy about some of the changes, and hopefully it continues. And like I said, yeah, I will get more into it later. Like I'm not 100%, like I said, but so that means still something's going on. So still got to figure things out. But now that I know, you know, I'm able to work on it. So yeah, guys, thank you for listening to me babble on. But yeah, I'll be back to doing YouTube videos, and follow me on Instagram. I'm pretty active on Instagram, Loc'dTalkWithTee. So yeah, I just show what I'm eating and a lot of things with my workouts and things like that. So, you know, that can help you out. And any questions, or you're interested in mentoring or health coaching, or you're interested about the diet, vegan lifestyle, I would say lifestyle, it's not a diet. Email me fitnaturalchick@gmail.com for serious inquiries. But yeah, that's it. I will talk to you guys in another video. Thank you for watching. Peace.